Hello everyone! How are you? This is Kay. Good to see you again. Today is the 16th of June on Sunday. So today I will be doing the KTS weekly forecast. So I will cover the Forex pairs and also gold, WTI, indices, and Bitcoin, and also the news. So yep, and see which market looks good to trade and forecast this week. Okay, so now let me switch screen. And one quick announcement is that the next GTS class starts in July 2024. There are 2 seats available, so if you're interested, please let me know. This is a 3 months training course, and you can actually master my strategy from July. August and September, 3 months. It's only up to 5 members in the group, and there are 2 seats available still. Okay, and also in the KTS Academy and also GTS members, I have been doing the Mondays weekly forecast also, which I go much deeper than this Sunday's ones. So if you're also interested too, I will welcome you to join the KTS Academy as well. And you get all these books: Ichimoku Basic Master Book, Basic Theories Book, and Kyushu Ashi, and Money Management books that I wrote in English. So let me quickly say hi to everyone and start the live stream. Alright, Ichimoku Trader, good to see you. And Mo, good to see you too. Thanks for joining. Yes, I will be covering the which market looks good in terms of the Chikou span and also 5 lines of Ichimoku perspective. And yes, Ichimoku Trader says, to swim in the Ichimoku Sea, you must first know its 5 parts. Right. Yeah, 5 lines is a basic. And master the basics, then move on to the next strategy. Yeah, and that's what I basically share in this YouTube channel. Okay. Oh, thank you very much for your comment. He says, Chikou span technique and 100 of other techniques in the market, you will see things that others have never seen. I learned them all from you, and thank you for that. You're welcome. It's my pleasure to be able to share my knowledge, my perspective through Ichimoku in this YouTube to you, so that you learn the best. Yes. Alright, Shigenobu says, your violin tribute to Goichi Hosoda is absolutely beautiful, a true master at work. Oh, thank you very much for the comment. I'm so glad you enjoyed the violin play. I actually uploaded one of the videos about my violin play, and that was tribute to Goichi Hosoda's work. So it's more like a Asian, Japanese taste music, and I'm so glad you like that music. Yes, I was going to play some violin music, but you know, I have so many other favorite pieces I want to play. But then I thought, if it's something related to Ichimoku, then I think that must be greater, and that's why I did that. I wore traditional Japanese clothes and Japanese music, edited like Japanese beautiful scenes, and all for the tribute to Goichi Hosoda's work. So yeah, thank you very much for the comment. Okay, yes, Ichimoku Trader also, thank you very much for your comment. Yeah, I think that's because I don't really see the other YouTubers' videos in terms of trading. So basically, my view has been, I have learned this trading skills in Japanese only in Japan, and I don't really watch the others, YouTube videos in trading, and that's why maybe my perspective is unique. But yeah, thank you very much for the comment. Okay, Imam, good to see you too. Thank you very much. Okay, and yeah, Edward, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. And Charles, good to see you. And Rob, and Gyan, and Brinkland, good to see you. Philip, thank you for joining. Good to see you too. And Jaya, thank you for joining from Sri Lanka. And Photo, good to see you. Crispin, thank you for joining as well. Okay, and Mo, again, good to see you. Thank you very much. yeah, let me come back to your comments and questions after I cover the topics today. Okay, Ifeanyi, good to see you. Mamohan, thank you for joining. Federico, good to see you. PS, thank you very much for joining. Okay, so now let me go to TradingView, and as I have to cover lots of markets today, then I come back to your questions and comments. So first, TradingView, and I go to Euro USD, and since this is weekend, I check the weekly time frame. Okay, so Euro USD has been in the P wave, as I mentioned for the last couple of weeks, or even for the last couple of months. I've seen that this is P wave, and now the price is going down and almost touching the support of the P wave. So if I just adjust the P wave a little bit like this way, then it's almost touching the P wave. So I think the price touches, and most likely this week will be doji or a bullish bar. So in the very short term, I think it's going to be bullish. But in terms of Ichimoku perspective, it's range. Kumo is flat, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen both flat, and the Chikou span is still very close to the candles, no trend. So I prefer to trade after the breakout of the P wave towards either direction. Till then, I just monitor the chart. And next is Euro JPY. Okay, Euro JPY has been bullish still to me. Ichimoku Kumo Senko span B is up, Senko span A is also up. Kijun Sen is up, Tenkan Sen is also up, and Chikou span above candles. And the market has been supported by the weekly trend line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches. So this time, I think this week, it may touch the trend line or Tenkan Sen and bounce and goes up. So whenever I see bullish confirmations, I would enter trade on Euro JPY, but not to sell, because if you sell it, then that will be against the major direction and you may lose big. So next is Euro CAD. Euro CAD has been completely range in the weekly perspective. Future Kumo's flat, Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen both flat, and the price has come down to Kijun Sen on the weekly, and Chikou span is still touching the candles. So in this case, there is no direction. But one thing is that the market has been supported by the ascending trend line. So this week may be bullish, or it may break the trend line and may go bearish continuously. So we will see which way the market goes. As per weekly time frame analysis, there is no trend on Euro CAD. But in the lower time frame, it's bearish that you can follow. So next is Euro AUD. Euro AUD is also within the P wave. Actually, it broke the P wave bearish, but now it's on the support level of 1.6162. So the price is almost breaking the support and also Senko span B. So I think it's safer to wait for the break of the support and sell, which most likely happens this week. And Chikou span breakout may happen, then the market may continuously bearish. So yeah, Euro AUD can be one of the best pairs to trade this week once it breaks the support. But future Kumo's still flat, and Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen are within the Kumo. So watch out on the fake breakout. To be safer, I think it's better to wait for the daily candlestick close below the support, then look for the selling opportunities after that. And once it breaks, the target is going to be on 1.5852, and we can expect the pips of about 286 to trade. So that's a big amount of pips that we can expect from Euro AUD this coming week. And next is Euro Pound. Euro Pound is also bearish. It broke the support level. There's a gap down between last Friday and Monday, and I think the market is continuously bearish. The target is now 0.8339, and we have a room of 84 pips to trade. The Kumo is down, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen both bearish, and the Chikou span below the candles. From Ichimoku Kumo perspective, this is oversold. So once it touches 0.8339, I think the price retraces, or even 10 or 15 pips before it touches. When Kumo is thin like this, it may retrace. So whenever the market starts to retrace and go bullish, you better either exit or you better stop trading. But for now, I think it's bearish. That's Euro Pound. So Euro AUD looks good. I just mark red. And Euro Pound looks also good, so it's red too. And next is Euro Swiss franc. Euro Swiss franc has been bearish for the last 3 weeks. So in the lower time frame, it's bearish. And weekly shows it's flat. Flat Kumo, flat Kijun Sen. And the Chikou span is now coming very close to the candles. So although it's bearish in the lower time frames, it may become bullish all of a sudden. So watch out on retracement. It's better, I think, to lower the risk per trade. And if you want to enter sell on Euro Swiss franc. So next is Pound USD. Pound USD is also continuously within the P wave on the weekly chart. And my view remains the same as last week. I think this market breaks bearish and goes down to the support of the P wave. I see 3 weeks up and it's been resisted by the resistance in the P wave. And there are 3 touches. So I think this week or in the month of July will be bearish. So, but right now, it's not the good timing to trade because it didn't close below the support. So that means this week may doji, this week may a bullish bar, and it touch and test the P wave resistance, and then finally goes bearish. Unless it breaks a bearish, unless it breaks the support, I think the market becomes range this week. So next is Pound JPY. Pound JPY has been bullish also. Just like Euro JPY, Kumo is up, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen both bullish, and the Chikou span above the candles. And in the lower time frames, it's been supported by the trend line, and I can see ascending P wave pattern. So I think once it breaks 200.57, I think there will be a big bullish bar, and it continues bullish. So Euro JPY is still bullish to me, so I continue to look for buying opportunities on this one. And next is Pound CAD. Pound CAD is also bullish because future Kumo is bullish, Senko span B up, Senko span A is up, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen both bullish, and the Chikou span above the candles. So the only thing is that the last week it almost touched 1.7627, which I mentioned is the target last week, and it ended with a bearish bar. So this week may be bearish. It may come down to 1.7339 and bounce. This is the previous resistances. It may bounce on the previous resistance, then goes bullish this week. Yeah, so that's one of the possible scenarios. So I don't really feel good to buy at this moment. So the resistance level was quite strong. This 1.7627, there were 1 touch and 2 touches, and slightly lower, there are multiple touches here. So this resistance zone is quite strong. So this week may be bearish or range. So the only option I think it's better to trade is to buy as long as daily 4-hour bullish or when it breaks 1.7627. Then you can enter buy. So that's Pound CAD. So at the moment, this is not the best of the best market to trade. So next is Euro AUD. Euro AUD has been completely range. Like I mentioned for the last couple weeks, future Kumo is flat, Kijun Sen is flat, Tenkan Sen flat, Chikou span is very close. So no trend and no trace. as a trend follower myself, whenever I do not really see any trends like this and I don't feel comfortable to trade. I do monitor chart every day, but I don't simply enter trade. Okay, next is pound Swiss franc. This market is also retracing. Swiss franc has been quite strong last week or for the last couple weeks. So all the Swiss franc pairs are going bearish. So pound Swiss franc is going bearish. It broke the support level of 1.1319 and the target is now 1.1154. And we have a room of 117 pips to trade. So pound Swiss franc is bearish to me. It's going down. So I keep my arrow down like this way. And next is USD JPY. USD JPY has been continuously bullish. Because it has been supported by the Tenkan-sen and the price still above the Tenkan-sen. So I think this is still bullish continuously. Kumo is also up, Senko span A is up. Kijun-sen is flat, but as long as price above the Tenkan-sen, it's bullish. Okay, and there's no indication from BOJ, Bank of Japan for intervention. So I don't think they will intervene this week. So I think the price continuously bullish. And next is USD CAD. This market is completely range because the Kumo is flat. Kumo Senko span A is slightly up. But what I mean by the flat Kumo is that overall it's being flat. A bullish Kumo would look like this. But now it's completely like a flat Kumo. And the Kijun Sen is flat. Chikou span is above the candles, so this can be the sign of the new bullish trend, but at the same time it has been very choppy. So this to me is not the best market to trade this week. And next one is USD Swiss franc, as the other Swiss franc pairs is bearish and it's coming down to 0.888 level. And once it breaks, I think it comes down to the weekly Kijun Sen, which is 0.8780. And we have a room of 115 pips to trade. So USD Swiss franc is bearish, but technically speaking, it's in the Kumo, and the market becomes very choppy. So I don't think this is I don't think the market goes down straight. I think the market becomes very choppy, spiky, and gradually goes down to Kijun Sen. And next is AUD USD. This market is also completely range within the P wave in the bigger picture, and the price is within the Kumo. So in this case, once the Kumo breakout happens, then I think the market comes down to the support level initially, which is 0.6359, and we have a room of about 221 pips to trade. So sell will be the right call on AUD USD. And next is AUD JPY. This market is also bullish trend, just like the other JPY pairs. The Kumo is bullish, Kijun Sen is up, and the Chikou span above the candles. And it's about to break the resistance of 104.94, and once it does, there's the next target is going to be the round number, which is 106. So that will be the target, 106 level. So whenever you don't really see previous resistances, the round numbers or exact numbers are going to be the next target. So to me, AUD JPY is also bullish continuously from Ichimoku perspective. And next is AUD CAD. The market is now range. I monitored the chart also, and it actually broke the resistance once. Then it came down all the way and closed below 0.9107. And this is not really a bullish trend anymore. It's more like a consolidating market. And Chikou span is also very close to the candles. So from Chikou span viewpoint, Chikou span may continue to follow downtrend, so the price may come down also. it's a bit risky to buy in this condition. So I take out the resistances and simply monitor the chart in that perspective. I think I would just leave one resistance level, 0.9114, and see how it goes. But most likely, I'm not going to trade AUD/CAD this week. And next is AUD Swiss franc. This market is also range completely. Just like the other Swiss franc pairs, it's been bearish for the last 3 weeks, and now it's coming down to Kijun Sen. So whenever Kijun Sen flat, the market is attracted to Kijun Sen. You can actually check the previous history. Whenever you see Kijun Sen flat, that's when the market gets closer to the Kijun Sen. So this time, I think the price goes down Kijun Sen and touches, and it may break and goes bearish. And so it's bearish to me in the lower time frames in this short-term perspective, but in the long-term bigger picture, it's range in terms of Ichimoku, right? And also the price is within the Kumo, so I think the market becomes very choppy. Just for your information, in terms of the price action basis, it's bullish because there was a triple bottom and there was a neckline of 0.5858, and that's why I draw this horizontal line. And so that means the market may touch the Kijun Sen and then bounce and goes up. So to me, in terms of the price action, it's bullish. In terms of Ichimoku, it's range. So I wait until the bullish confirmation happens, then buy. As a trend follower, I always look for and wait for the trend confirmations to buy. So next is CAD/JPY. Again, as just like the other JPY pairs, this one is also bullish. The Kumo is up, Kijun Sen is up, and the price above the Tenkan Sen and Chikou span above the candles. So no doubt it's bullish. I continue to look for buying opportunities on this one. But the market has been quite choppy for the last few months. So yeah, hopefully there will be stable bullish trend at least on a daily time frame to follow. And also CAD Swiss franc. This market is also it's bearish in the lower time frames. Like the daily 4 hour has been bearish, but weekly's overall range, no trend. Kumo's flat, Kijun Sen flat, Chikou span touching. So although you see downtrend in the daily 4 hour time frames, it may turn bullish anytime soon. So it's a bit risky to trade in that perspective. And finally, Swiss franc JPY is bullish. It broke the new high, and like I mentioned last week, it touched 177. And now the target is 180. So let me just mark 180 here like this way, and continue to monitor the chart. I say 180 because I don't really see the sign of the retracement. The Kumo is bullish, Kijun Sen Tenkan Sen up, and Chikou span above the candles. So Swiss franc JPY is also one of another nice market trade, so I mark red. So overall, so far, I think Euro AUD looks good as it broke the P wave bearish. If it breaks the support level of 1616, then I think it goes down continuously. And Euro Pound also looks good as it broke the support by the gap down between last Friday and Monday, and now it's coming down. And Swiss franc JPY has been bullish in the trending market. So now let me cover gold and WTI. Commodity XAUSD. The market was bullish last week, and now we have Senko span A's up, Kijun Sen up, and that's why it closed with the bullish bar this week, and Chikou span above the candles too. So from Kijun Sen perspective, for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks, it's going to be ranging. So 9 weeks is going to be, here. 9 weeks is going to be on the week of the 5th of August that means gold, I think, will be continuously range in the month of July. The rest of June and in the month of July can be range. So if you're on a scalp, you may be able to find some opportunities. But as a trend follower myself, I think I continue to stay away from gold and look for some trending markets on Forex. And next is WTI. The market has been continuously in the P wave, as I mentioned earlier, so my view is bullish now. Last week closed with a bullish bar, so I think this week and also July, I think the price goes up this way. Okay, so now let me move on to indices. Let me cover US indices and also Nifty chart. So first, Dow Jones. Dow Jones has been bullish continuously because the market touched the Kijun Sen. And Kijun Sen itself is bullish now. So, and Senko Span A is also up. So there's a good chance that the market goes bullish from here. But if the market breaks the Kijun Sen bearish, then I think it goes down to Kumo or the previous support. So no more trades. I say it's going to be bearish, but I think the market becomes very choppy on the way down, so it may not be a good choice to trade. And Nasdaq is also bullish. Nasdaq looks way better than Dow Jones, and now it's reaching 20,000. So 20,000 is the target, like I mentioned last week, and my view remains the same. This week, it may break 20,000. Once it does, then the next target is going to be 21,000. So I just mark horizontal lines and yeah, just share my view like this way. From Ichimoku perspective, Kumo has been thick and big, and Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen both bullish, and Chikou span above the candles. Yeah, if I remove Ichimoku 5 lines, then you may feel that this is overbought, and you may feel that the market may retrace. But if you study Ichimoku, and then you know this is stably bullish, and it's not overbought. So I think the price continues bullish. And next is S&P 500. Just like Nasdaq, it's also bullish. The Kumo is up. The Kumo is up, Senko Span A is up, Senko Span B up, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen both bullish, and Chikou span above the candles. So looks like the market reached 5,400, and now it's reaching 5,500 and 5,600. In this momentum, I think the price reaches 5,600, so let me mark that horizontal line. And continuously monitor charts together. And next one is the Nifty chart. Because Nifty has been quite interesting. Last 2 weeks ago was a huge pin bar, which was supported by the Kijun Sen and Tenkan Sen, and it closed. And this week, it closed above the pin bar resistance, which was 23,339. So the target is now 24,000. And it may reach within this week. This is quite a strongly bullish trend also. So 24,000 is going to be the target from this coming week. Okay, and then now let me cover Bitcoin, BTC USD, because I know some of you trade cryptos. For me, I don't trade cryptos, but this is just for your information. In terms of the weekly perspective, it's range. The Kumo is flat, Senko Span B flat, A flat. Kijun Sen is also flat now. And Chikou span is getting closer to candles, so it's range. There's no trend and no trace. Yeah, so that's Bitcoin. However, this is going to be a potential new N wave. I see previous N wave here, and this can be also the potential new N wave. So whenever you see Ichimoku, Kijun Sen, and Kumo bullish, that's when the market has potential new N wave. So let's wait for that to happen. Let's wait for the Kumo and Kijun-sen angle to be up for the next couple of weeks. Within the next couple of weeks, it's going to happen. So that covered the whole market analysis. And now let me cover the fundamental news. So the website I'm using is fxstreet.com. And if you can click the calendar, then you can access to this website. And now let me switch to this week. Simply I click this week. It's going to be between 17 to 21st and click apply. So let's see. On Monday, June 17th, we have no big news. Tuesday the 18th, we have a rate decision in Australia and also retail sales in the US. Wednesday 19th, we have CPI in UK. And also, technically speaking, on Thursday in Asian session, there will be GDP in New Zealand, and also in Switzerland, there will be rate decision, which may impact the market also, and also monetary policy and rate decision in UK. If there's a big surprise, then it's going to be highly impacting the market, so watch out. Friday 21st, we have retail sales in UK and also PMI reports, services and manufacturing PMI in Germany and Euro and UK, and also in the US as well. So every day we have lots of big news, but especially Friday, this coming Friday is going to be very impacting. The rest of the news, I think retail sales in the US is impacting also. But yeah, like I mentioned in the past, we better stay away whenever there's a big news coming up. Let's say when the big news coming up in the next 30 minutes or 1 hour, then when the news happens, the market becomes very volatile, and there's something called spread. The spread usually becomes so big, so wide at the time of the news, especially when the impact is huge. Then the spread may take out your stop loss, and that's risky. So yeah, in any reasons, I recommend everyone to stop trading before news and always come back afterwards. So that was my comment on these markets. So now, for the next 10-15 minutes, let me check some comments. But again, thank you very much for joining, everyone. Good to see you. If you like this so far, please press the like button before you leave. That would be great. And please subscribe and click the bell button so that you get notified as I do the next live stream of videos on my YouTube channel. Okay, so yeah, let's see. Okay, let's see. Mom says, do you think Ichimoku will add more value to my system? Ichimoku always can add more values to any systems. Yes, for me, I only use Ichimoku. I don't really use any other indicators. I use Ichimoku and the price action, and it works the best for me. Okay, Mo says, I understand Ichimoku is live and show everything about market has happened next. Right. Yeah, Ichimoku is really to understand exactly what's happening in the market right now, so that we can create a scenario what may happen next. Ichimoku works the best in that way. Yes, it's logical and it's really powerful at the same time. Okay, Jaya says, are there preserved houses in Japan where Mr. Goichi lived? I'm not really sure. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah. Okay, Ko says, hello, Mr. K. Thank you for joining. Good to see you. Okay, Spoon, thank you for joining as well. Shigenabu says, are you following in your father's footsteps? Is he also working in the financial markets? No, my father was into education. He was a teacher and professor in university. But he has been teaching on his own career, and in that sense, I'm following in his footsteps in terms of teaching and sharing. Yeah, and also looking back my career, I used to teach Japanese. I have a certificate of teaching Japanese, so I used to be a teacher, official teacher of Japanese language. And yeah, I have been teaching a lot in the past. Yes. Gan says, dear master, you explain on YouTube on a weekly basis time frame. We will be great if you explain the swing trading strategy through Ichimoku Kinko-hyo. Yeah, so basically what I'm doing on this Sunday's weekly forecast is more like the swing view, more like a bigger picture. So like, for example, sometimes I mention as long as price above the Tenkan-sen is bullish. So when you hear that, then you simply buy and keep holding until the market breaks the Tenkan-sen. So yeah, from weekly perspective, it's more swing trading. But for me, I follow either daily or the 4-hour time frames because I trade Forex, especially the major pairs are moving up and down every week. So we hardly see weekly or even monthly trends on the pairs on my watch list. And that's why I take daily or 4-hour time frames. But let's say if you're trading exotics or minor pairs, let's say some New Zealand pairs or exotic pairs or stock market index, in which the trend tends to stay longer, then you can follow the swing trade strategy. But the idea is the same. Yes. Okay, YB, thanks for joining. He says, could you please touch silver? Okay. Silver has been bullish when I checked the last time, but let's see what's happening right now. So XAG USD. Okay, yeah, it was bullish on the 13th of May, but now in the month of June has been retracing. So seems like it's still bullish because the price above the Tenkan-sen. It looks like it's been supported by the Tenkan-sen, so it's bullish. I think the price goes bullish in the next few weeks. Let me double check the monthly time frame just in case. All right, so monthly has been resisted by the previous resistance level, which is 30.1412. So it may come down from the monthly perspective. Well, monthly is more like a range, and weekly is bullish because of this Tenkan-sen bounce. So yeah, silver is now bullish to me. Okay. Okay, Ivory says, hello Kason, I'm William from Spore. Can you help look at index Netherlands and Switzerland? Okay, if you can share me the name, exactly what to search, how to search, then I can take a look. Yes. Okay, so thanks for joining. Good to see you also from Myanmar. Thanks for joining as well. Okay, Aldo says, is it possible to project future price based on Senko span A and B? No, you cannot. You can project future Senko span A and B by the price actions, by the candlesticks, but not the way around. Yeah, okay, Jaya says, please explain gold daily and 4-hour time frames. Yeah, again, gold on the weekly is still bullish as Kijun Sen up and Senko span A is up and Chikou span touching. Chikou span is above the candle, so it's bullish. But the price broke the Tenkan-sen and it's now range. And in terms of the daily time frame, it's range also. The price is within the Kumo, Chikou span touching. The future Kumo is too tiny. So there's no momentum. The volume is getting less and less. I mean, the volatility is getting less and less, which I can see on the daily time frame. And 4 hour, let's see, 4 hour is also showing range, no trend from Ichimoku perspective. In terms of the price action, 4 hour is looking bullish now. It has been on the N waves. So from here, it's been N wave, 1, 2, 3. This is called Sandan. Then it stopped bullish trend. Then it reversed. 1, 2, 3. This is like an Elliott wave. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. NABC correction, and now it's bullish. So from here, I think there will be another 2 N waves and go bullish. So 4 hour is bullish, but daily is now range. So that means even if the 4 hour goes bullish, it may come down soon. So yeah, depends on which time frame you trade. The strategy will be different, but for me, this is not the market to trade. I prefer to follow Ichimoku direction. When there's no Ichimoku direction, then I'm not gonna take trades. Okay, hello Basit, good to see you, thanks for joining. Okay, Niranjan says, hi Kay, in Nifty chart, could you please explain how you marked the resistance line 24,000? Oh, simply that's a round number. That's a exact round number, so that's why I draw that line. So here's a Nifty chart, and 24,000 is all the way up here. So after breaking 23,000, the next round number is 24,000, and because of this huge spike bearish, and this is a huge inside bar breakout on the daily time frame. So I can see that this momentum is quite strong, and buyers are still very positive to push the market up. So I think it's still realistic to say that the market goes to 24,000. If there's no such a big candlestick, if the market gradually goes like this way, gradually, then I don't think I will say that. I think the next target is like, let's say 23,500, 23,600 around. But because of this inside a breakout that's been quite strong momentum, I think it's realistic to say that the market reaches 24,000. Okay, Chris says his grandfather and father are very smart, and that's why Kate's smart. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, my father was really smart. Yeah, my grandfather also very smart. Yes, so maybe that's true. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Ifiani says, do you consider market structure before taking trades? Yes, I do. Definitely I do. Yes. It never goes the way around. Okay, Matt says, what are your thoughts on Hong Kong 50? Okay, Hansen Index. Hong Kong 50. Let me see. Is it? Oh yeah, Hong Kong 50 is down here. Let me check the weekly time frame. Okay, weekly is completely range, prices within the Kumo. And one thing is that I can see that there was a Tenkan-sen breakout and also inside a breakout as well. So I think the price comes down to Kijun-sen, which is 17,269. So in the short time it's bearish. Let me just keep my arrow down so that whenever I check the chart next time, I can double check if I'm right or wrong. So yeah, I think to me it's bearish. Up to Kijun-sen, it's bearish. Okay, all right, yeah, again, you're welcome. Okay, Federica says, thanks always for your views on the market. One question, Kay, if candles ranging but Chikou span and Kumo up and Tenkan-sen ranging, I still follow bullish trend. What is the correct order of reading? You also have to check the Kijun-sen. If Kijun-sen is up also, then although candlestick range, most likely the range breakout bullish. So I follow Kumo and Kijun-sen and Chikou span directions. So in that sense, Ichimoku can be a leading indicator. Let's say the candlesticks has been ranging and it's been in the inside bar, but within the range, you see Kumo Kijun-sen bullish and Chikou span above the candles. Then I expect the price to break the resistance, and I don't mind entering the trade in that scenario. Okay, first says, what about EU? Right, Euro USD is now in the P wave and it's bearish. So here is the Euro USD. It's bearish. Oh, but now it's touching the P wave support, so now it may go bullish like this way. So I prefer to wait for the P wave breakout and follow that direction. Okay, so says, hi Mr. K, can you explain one example of STO divergence strategy? I am not really sure about STO. Is that like a name of the strategy? I don't really use that kind of strategy, so I'm not really sure. Yeah, okay, let's see. Hankangelo says, thank you, Master, for your exquisite visions, which are always very valid. You're welcome, most welcome. Thank you very much for the comment. Captain says, learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. Never stop learning. That's true, that's true. You always come up with some nice quote. Thank you very much for sharing that. Oh, Photo, thank you for your information. NL25 is Netherlands index. Okay, SMI for Swiss. Okay, let me check those ones. I don't think I ever checked those ones before, so it's gonna be interesting. Let's see. So first, let me check NL25. Basically, whichever market I explain, the things I say is universal. It applies to any markets. So NL25. Okay, so I think I choose forex.com. Okay, so this is the weekly chart. So what do you think about this one? This is completely bullish, right? Kumo is getting thicker and bigger. So there's no sign of the bearish trend. On the week of the 15th of April, it closed below the Tenkan-sen, but on the next week, 22nd of April, I closed above the Tenkan-sen, so ever since it's been bullish. Yes, so yeah, it's bullish, and also looks like the market has been supported by the trend line, so it's bullish too. And also, let me double check the previous resistances. Or is this all-time high? Right, so this is all-time high. So in this case, the next target is round number. So in this momentum, I think the price reaches it broke 920, and now it's close to 930, and I think it goes up to 940. So this is the target this week. 940 will be the target. So we will see. Yeah, I like the price actions. It's not like aggressive. I see nice stable N waves. So that means the positions are built towards the bullish direction. So And that's why Kumo is getting thicker and bigger. That shows the stable bullish trend. So yeah, NA25 is now bullish. And also let me check SMI. This one is also something I covered the first time. Swiss market index. Okay. Okay. This market is also bullish. First of all, the price above the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, and Kumo, Chikou span above the candles. It's bullish. However, the retracement has been quite deep, especially between the week of the 2nd of April and the 20th of April. The retracement was quite deep, and it touched all the way to Kijun-sen and bounce. So this time it may come down to Kijun-sen and bounce and goes up, or it may be the previous resistance. 11,803. The market may come down to that level and goes up. And let me also check the previous resistances. Okay, looks like there's no previous resistances up to here on 12,574. So that will be an ultimate target. So I think that overall, in the bigger picture, it's bullish. But it may consolidate or it may retrace a little bit, then goes up. So that's Swiss market index. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can go deeper and deeper about time cycles or price theory or Kyushu Ashi, but time is limited here on the YouTube public live stream, so let me just give you some overview of the market analysis. Okay, Federico, you're welcome. Okay, Aldo says Index Brazil, IBOV. All right, I think I have that. I remember I saw that sometime in the past, but let me double check too. So let me just put this one all the way up here under index. And 25 and SMI. And now let me check IBOV. Okay, Bovespa index. So let me see. Okay, oh yeah, I draw the line. So yeah, I remember I did analysis on this one. It broke the previous resistances and now it's coming down within the Kumo, so it's bearish. The target is down below here. Yeah, 111, 454 is a target. But now the price is within the Kumo, and I think the market becomes very choppy. Until it breaks the Kumo, it's bearish. Yeah. So that's the weekly analysis. I think the monthly is range. Monthly is, monthly is not the range. Monthly is now retracing Kijun-sen, so I take it back. I think the target is on the monthly Kijun-sen now, which is 114,779. That is a target on this market. So coming back the weekly time frame, so that's close to Senko Span B. Okay, yeah, so I think the Senko Span B or Senko Span B on the weekly or the Kijun-sen on the monthly will be the target. So around this area, this is the target zone. So I'll keep it like this, and whenever I see the future request and analysis, so that I can recall my analysis like this way. But yeah, that's the target. Okay, so I mean, stochastic divergence strategy. Oh, okay, stochastic divergence. Stochastic divergence is very powerful. Yes, that's actually one of my favorite strategies. Whenever I look for entries, I do look at the stochastic divergence. I think I have some videos about the stochastic divergence, so you can maybe search Forex and stochastic divergence, then you can find some videos, I think. In the past live streams, I think I mentioned whenever I share the one of the days when I shared my monthly performance video, I mentioned about the stochastic divergence. But yeah, it's really powerful and it works on any time frames. I simply use that in M5, M15, but originally I was using that strategy on 30-minute time frame only, and I remember it worked so well. But now I'm using Ichimoku, so yeah, it's a really powerful strategy. Especially with my setting of it stochastic, it works so well. Yes, Mo says, Mr. K, Chikou can show us when a trend has ended on the daily time frame. Yes, Chikou span can show when the trend ended on not only on the daily but also any time frames. For example, on this IBOV, this is a weekly time frame, but when the Chikou span touches the candlestick, that's the end of the trend from Chikou span viewpoint. And once the Chikou span comes below the candlestick, that's a new downtrend from Chikou span perspective. Let me check the daily time frame and yeah, so Chikou span perspective, let's say, okay, let me just bar replay to here. Okay, so Chikou span touches exactly on this date of the 22nd of January this year. This is a daily time frame. Let me cancel the comment. So this is the 22nd of January this year, and this is when a Chikou span touched the candle. So this is when the trend ended from Chikou span perspective. But even way before that, there was a Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen dead cross, which showed the end of the trend. And the Chikou span breakout is also the end of the trend. In a bigger picture means the trend from here, from the 31st of October last year, it continued all the way up to 21st of December, and from Ichimoku perspective, this is the end of the trend. Yeah, and once it breaks Kumo, that's downtrend. That's a new downtrend from Ichimoku viewpoint. So yeah, Chikou span itself has so many strategies. It's really deep. So yeah, it's quite interesting to really look into the perspectives like this way. Okay, so I think I covered all the questions and comments and topics today. So I think I finished the live now. But yeah, I hope you're having a great weekend this week so far. Oh, I have one comment. Let's see. Niranjan says, in which time frame is the dead cross valid or important to be considered? Is it daily, 1 hour, or any time frames you recommend? I recommend the daily time frame. Daily dead cross, gold cross is very important. If you're talking about Ichimoku, Tenkan Kijun-sen dead cross, gold cross, then daily will be the most important. Okay, Mo says, so when Chikou span touch candle, that trend is ended. Exactly, yes, that's exactly right. Yes. Okay, so yeah, I think I finished the live now. So thank you very much everyone for joining today's live stream. I hope you have a great rest of the weekend, and I hope to see you soon. So again, the GTS class, July, which started in July, is gonna be it's gonna be filling soon. So if you're interested, please let me know by email. The link is on the below description. So again, thank you very much and see you in the next one. So until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, stay gold. Bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you very much.